Hey guys, welcome to this morning's stretch sesh. Today you're going to need a foam roller or a towel, some hand weights or little dumbbells, and also a tennis ball or massage ball. This one's optional, but definitely foam roller or towel and a set of hand weights. This one's really good if you're tight throughout the lower and upper back and also through the hips. So we're going to work through hips, lower, upper back, and a little bit of the shoulders too from all those push-ups at home. Let's get it. So in our first stretch, you're just going to need your hand weights. We're going to use those in our hamstring and lower back stretch. So knees stay extended. Just let the posture throughout the back go. Just let the upper body drop. If you can touch the ground, I like to cross my arms like this. All right, slowly back up. We're going to do that 3 times. Let's go. This is number 2. Each stretch we're going to hold for about 20 seconds. Slowly back up. A little bit of a shakeout. And then we're going to go again. Slowly back up. Another shakeout. All right, good job. So for our next stretch, we're gonna work the glutes. So we're just gonna lie back. You can use your foam roller or towel as a pillow. We're gonna bring one foot over one knee, and then we're gonna bring that knee in towards our chest, keeping the tailbone on the ground there, yeah? So the hips don't roll up, the hips stay flat. All right, let's hold it there for about 20 seconds. Deep breaths. Right, and over to the other side. Let's go. Deep breaths. Alright, swapping sides, round number 2. I'm going to hold it for a little bit longer this time, going for 30 seconds. Let's go. Deepen the stretch to finish. And other side. Last one. Stretch to finish. All right, and time. All right. Alright, next one, we're going to use our foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, you can use the ball or whatever you're using for the hand weights. We can use all these things to dig into the glutes there, but I'm going to use the massage ball. So tennis ball, foam roller, or your weight, they all do the same thing. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do that similar stretch where we put one foot on one knee, but then we're going to have one glute, or that side, on the ball or roller. You're going to apply a little bit of pressure up at the top of the hip here, so at the top of the glute, and we're going to keep that pressure on and roll through the glute. We're just going to do this a few times. So a few rolls, say 3 or 4 rolls. Try and find that really sore spot. Oh, I just found one there. Alright, next what we're going to do is we're going to hold it on that sore spot. So start at the top of the hip, roll down towards that really nasty spot, and just sit on that. Deep breaths. Try and relax the muscle, relax the glute. So you should be able to breathe that out a little bit. So if the roller or the ball's in the right spot, a few deep breaths, and it should be feeling a little bit less painful as we go. Alright, and then continuing to roll through. And just give it a couple more rolls up and back. Alright, other side, same thing. So a few rolls, up and back, starting at the top, rolling through down towards the bottom of the glute. Try and find that sore spot. Once you found one, start at the top of the glute, roll to where you're on top of that sore spot, and then just sit on that for a little bit, a few deep breaths. Just watch you're not holding tension all through the upper body as well. You want to stay nice and relaxed. You don't want to be building any tension anywhere else. The idea is to relieve tension. We don't want to swap a spot. We don't want to swap a tight spot for another tight spot. A few deep breaths. And then continue to roll through. And then a few more goes up and back. Right, great job. For your next one, we're going to use the roller. If you don't have a roller and you're working with the towel, you're just going to roll the towel up into a pretty compact sort of round spot like this. It doesn't need to be as long as this, so you can fold it up, yeah, make it a short, stumpy one. All right, what we're going to do, you're going to start lying flat on the ground, hips up. We're going to start just above the hip, so we're going to be able to drop the hips on this side of the roller and drop the upper body over this side of the roller. So the idea is to pretend like the roller's not there and try and melt over the top. Now this is level 1, feet flat on the floor. Then you've got level 2, knees extended. Yeah, that should deepen that stretch there. And then you've got level 3, which is up on the tippy toes. It just drives the hips down. I like level 2. That way I can really shut off and melt over the roller. So I'm just going to hang out here on level 2 for about 20 seconds. Let's go. Alright, feet back in, hips slowly up off the roller or the towel. Then we're just going to move it up the back a little bit more. So now the hips should be able to drop right over that side. They should be miles away. But it's a much deeper, harder stretch. The higher we go, the harder it is. So if you need to sit on level 1, that's fine. Alright, let's go, 20 seconds. Try and scan the body, switch the glutes off, hamstrings. As we switch other muscles off, we're letting go and allowing the roller to do its work. Alright, feet back in, hips up slowly, roller or towel out from underneath, and then we're just going to lie flat with our back flat against the floor. Then we're going to bring the knees in towards the chest and just give the back a little bit of a massage on the floor there. Alright, great job. So with our next stretch, we're going to stay on the floor here. We're going to go one knee extended, and then we're going to bring that other knee up over the top while keeping our shoulders flat against the floor. So it's not so much about getting this knee across, it's more about getting this hip across. That's what's going to stretch the back, but we can use our hand on our knee to sort of help deepen that stretch. So again, shoulders flat against the floor, hip right over the top, other leg extended, and then we're going to look in the other direction of where that knee's popping up and over the top. So I'm going to look backwards here. Alright, 20 seconds, let's go. Deep breaths. Alright, slowly back to center. And then we're going to do the other side. So that knee extended, knee up and over the top, shoulders flat against the floor. Looking in the opposite direction. Arm out helps keep that back against the floor. Right, slowly back to center. Now we're going to do this one 2 more times. Also once more on each side. So again, back to the side we started on. 20 seconds. Try and deepen the stretch this time. deep breaths. And slowly back over to the other side. Last one. More deep breaths. All right, slowly back to center. And again, I'm just going to bring the knees in and massage the back on the floor. This next one, we will need a roller. If you're working with a towel, instead of a roll in the upper back, we're going to do some back bends over the towel. So if you're using a towel, I want it placed just under shoulder blades there. And then we're going to go hands above the head to support the neck. Core stays switched on as we slowly exhale and let the shoulders drop. Over the towel. All right, if you're working with a foam roller, what we're going to do is we're going to get hands above the head and we're just going to be rolling up and down the upper back. So from right up near the shoulder or near your traps there, all the way until about the midpoint of the back there. We're going to start off with the elbows out wide. We can favour one side and we can get the rear delt a little bit there too. Even a little bit behind the lat there. Okay, next we're going to go elbows tucked in and get behind the shoulder blades. Okay, next one, what we're going to do, we're going to lie the roller flat. You're working with a towel. You can make your towel about half the length of this roller. Your hips can be on the floor and then your upper body can be resting on the towel there. We're going to grab our hand weights again, back flat against the roller, ribs drawn in, and we got the elbows at a 90-degree angle as we do a bit of a pec stretch. Really opens up the chest there. So every exhale, try and relax. We're not trying to force the hand weights down. We're using the weight of our arms and the weight to do the stretching for us. All we got to do is relax the chest and let it open up. Not feeling much of a stretch there, we can adjust the elbow position so we can go down a bit lower. You might find that a bit tighter. Either way, same concept, deep breaths. Every exhale, try and relax the chest even more and let it stretch. back into the center or just by your side. We're going to switch off and then we're going to go straight back into that pec stretch for one more round. All right, let's go. Right, and time, weights down, slowly off the roller. I like to sit up and then pop the roller out from underneath. All right, the next one we're gonna do is a hip flexor stretch. So if you've been doing a lot of running or even just the core work, getting the knees across and things like that, you might find that you're a little bit tight through here. So what we're gonna do is put one knee forward, resting our weight on one knee there. Chest stays lifted, so think about that posture, drawing a straight line down to that knee. What we're going to do, make sure the hips are nice and level, so you don't want one hip popping up. Yeah, nice and level, nice and square. From here, we're going to turn the hips in. So we're going to squeeze our glutes, yeah, and fully extend the hip here, and then we're going to drive forwards. So we're just going to hold it this time. So we've got 20 seconds in this position. All right, other side. 20 seconds. So again, turn the hips in, chest lifted, fully extend the hip, and then drive forward. All right, one more time on each side. So straight line, nice and level with the hips, fully extend, hips extended, straight line here, and then drive forwards. Try and switch off the quad muscle too. Right, other side. Last one. Alright, great job. So we've got one more stretch. It's with your hand weights. We did this one at the start. Standing up straight, knees extended. We're going to slowly drop our upper body. Getting those weights nice and close to the ground. Again, if the weights are touching the ground, cross your arms. So the weight's just sitting here. And then we're dropping. Right, slowly back up. and time. Well done, team. Hope you enjoyed the stretch. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.